Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but what? Never mind. Oh, thank God. All right. She was the worst. I think she's too much like me. It's the problem. Okay. This person is nice and edgy. We can enjoy this person. Hey everybody, welcome back to Last Game Chronicles. It's Kelly, and we are continuing our adventures into Steam Next Fest right now with a game called Tavern Talk. I love my medieval fantasy. I really, really do. It's just, I don't know. I've had a love of it for a very, very long time. I think it's my days of WoW, that kind of medieval fantasy atmosphere. It's just such a nostalgic feeling for me. I feel so comfortable in this kind of world. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this game. It's pretty cool. There's some looks like some concept art and stuff on the, almost like a Dungeon Master screen here that we have going. So let's check it out. Yes, her. It's nice that they ask. It's good. It's an elf. Hiya, Innkeeper. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes. Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, or maybe a gnome. Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same Amaranthian Hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so. Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts: walnut, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Oh. I like that the innkeep said, oh, at the same time I said, oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. I love this bird. I'm very distracted by the bird. I like it. I don't know what kind of bird it is. I want to know more about the bird. This seems like a very boring elf. But you know, it's fine. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No. I think that counts as a mistake. So, what you're saying is I'm missing some spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me very much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Oh. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. Oh, or a salty soup, it sounds like. So a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Boy, do I. Like, life isn't bad, but it's just not particularly fun. Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater, or a gala, or arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. Also, you can't steer a hot air balloon, apparently, so you're just kind of at the whims of the wind. I'm not sure how I would feel about that. I think that's the point, yes. I'm afraid of heights, and people, and of actors. And apart from that, I'm trying. I've tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. I wish to be a hero slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph resting by the lakes. Sure. Yeah, that's daring. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light a divine beauty. I would love to sing about exciting mythical things I encounter. Okay, so we know something about fable now. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means Swift Strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Okay, so she is obsessed with nymphs. This is the thing we've learned about Fable today. You want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? Mostly, I want a Swift Strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yes. Really? Yes. What should I do? Do you need me to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Okay. Welcome. Look at my little dude! Is this me or is this my dude? I love him. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Oh, you pinned my last order. What, here? I did. If I want to look at specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I use the chalk and draw it on the board. What if I pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick up a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in 5 bottles to the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. Nice. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I'll simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Okay. Do I need my book? A Swift Strike? Draw a recipe? Okay. Is this strength or dexterity? It looks yellow. This looks red. Did I do the wrong thing? Oh, okay, I'm looking at this. And I did the wrong thing. Alright, so you eat this. So this is the dex. Okay. So put that there. And then we want to go just a little bit towards... Oh, nope. That's wrong. Wrong again. I see. Okay, I was having trouble reading this. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3 levels of this one, the dexterity one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're doing 1 towards intelligence. And then 1 towards whatever's down here. Defense? Swift strike. Ring the bell. Boom. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe. I missed whatever it was that she just said. Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories. But what? Never mind. Oh, thank God. All right. She was the worst. I think she's too much like me. It's the problem. Okay. This person is nice and edgy. We can enjoy this person. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma wouldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Alright, so spoken heart. Draw a recipe. Alright, so we're going 3 in the direction of charisma. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we get 1, is it 1 defense? 1 defense. I think that's defense, right? And 1 strength. Spoken heart. Pudding. Ooh, fancy. This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon that night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. It's a funny story about Banshee. My friends and I were playing D&D this one time, right? And so our DM had like a single Banshee in the room. And she nearly wiped our entire like level 13 party. This is like just a run of the mill crappy banshee, but she had that. There's like a strength save on them that makes you drop to 0 hit points if you don't pass the save, and everybody except for I think 1 person went unconscious, and then had to solo fight this banshee while we're all making death saving throws. Shockingly, no one died that day. But anyway, banshees, I get it. I get the terror about banshees. Almost. Rumor unlocked. Songs of bones and water. All right. The breeding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I? Oh God, please, somebody else go in. Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. Maybe my brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We're rangers, Fable. We belong in the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountains. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No. Not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think they'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if my destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Oh, thank God. We can click on this cool board back here. Quests. Oh, okay, so Fable. We know Fable. She's 110 years old. They, them. Sorry, they're 110 years old. A ranger, Ashen Grove, neutral good. Arcana, the Hanged Man. Oh, that's like tarot. The Hanged Man. Right, because they're just waiting. So the Hanged Man in tarot is actually a sign of waiting, because he's like hanging upside down by his leg and is sitting there with his like arms crossed, and he's just kind of waiting for something to happen. So that's how you remember that the Hanged Man is like a card about waiting. So they're kind of just in this mode of just waiting for something to happen, and nothing has really happened. Ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. Their sweet, gentle soul, and a regular at the inn. They dream of being an adventurer, but are troubled by severe anxiety about everything. Yeah, I think that's possibly why I find them to be so irritating. Because I also suffer from severe anxiety. So I'm like hating on that part of myself. A banshee's haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones. Hopefully hyperbole. Okay, cool. So those are the only two things we have, yeah? That's the log. That's our book of stuff. Oh, ingredients. Okay, Ignis. Rumor has it that the spicy potion can make a warrior out of anyone. With its enhanced strength, even the heaviest weapons or logs can be lifted. Created by mixing... So, Cantio, created by mixing honey with classified magic. Bolsters charisma. Pluma... Helps with finesse and reflexes. Tempest is scholars favored by scholars and wizards alike. Mystical potion, infamous for its ability to fortify intelligence. And Frigus, this rhymy ingredient raises your defenses. So it's the defense one, shielding you from harm. And then, of course, we've got stats and infusions. Cool. This seems like a very, very polished game. When does this come out? Let me just check. Oh my gosh, it comes out in like 7 days, or not even 7 days. It comes out on the 20th. 4 days. So basically, as soon as Next Fest is over, this will be released, which is cool. It's nice that we're getting to see the demo right now. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment in Keep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No quests for me, but I may have one for you on your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble in Tregairn, terrorizing farmers, tearing apart sheep, the whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south in Erove. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Ugh, you mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, just split society into two camps, Team Werewolf and Team Vampire. Oh my god, it's too real. Which one are you, Innkeep? Oh man, okay, I have to come clean. I was not a part of the Twilight fad. It was a little bit after, like, it was teen romance novel after I was already kind of out of my teens. But my sister was big into these books. She read all of them. She read the books, and I'm sure she's seen the movies. But, you know, in general, I'm more Team Vampire. I think vampires are cooler than werewolves. So we're going to go with that. So you're into fangs, sorry. And Innkeep never tells. You little rascal, I like you. Likewise, what about you? Vampires. Why? Wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dagon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. I kind of love this. I could just do this all day. Honestly, if I lived in a medieval fantasy world, this is what I would love to do, is just be a tavern keeper and just like meet all of the fucking crazy ass people that come through the door. I think that would be so funny. Forget chasing after dragons and monsters and stuff. I just want to hear stories about people who do it. You know? I like her eyes, or their eyes. I'm not sure. Do we know yet? She, her. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? I don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that southern werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get it done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Gotcha, Carolyn. All right, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. Don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Okay. Something with a lot of strength. She wants something with at least... Okay, so a southern brawler. All right. So 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then 1 of whatever this is, oh, that's the charisma drink. 1. And 1 of the defense drink. A Southern Brawler. There you go. A drink with 0 water as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west, through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it, resurrecting the dead? It's certainly unconventional. There's only one way, that's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. That past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Oh, she looks angry. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't be shy to come back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll come back. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help. Fine. I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. I think the next step would be sorting the match and snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over. Make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Carolyn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Okay, told me about a werewolf who's roaming, yep. Werewolf's secret is playing fetch. Apparently no dog can resist the urge to run after a stick. Undead snails. Werewolves previously been seen in Evora, Evore, a southern town, a nomad. Okay. And then there's the banshee. And now I can do that. Werewolf on detours. A reticent Vukakin passed by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Tregerin from Evora. They pose a potential threat to helpless sheep and villagers. Apparently, werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Tregerin from this werewolf mayhem? And I've signed it Innkeeper. Aww. Great, well that was our first day. I'm gonna leave it there for now. I kind of love this. Low-key, I kind of love this. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna, I'll probably come back. I might play like a little bit more of this later, but for right now, for the purposes of this video, we're just gonna wrap it up here. This was our first look at this game. It comes out in just a few days on the 20th, so if you're interested in, oh gosh, I want to double check that, so I feel like that's really fast, but yeah, it says June 20th, 2024, right? Playable in 4 days. So yeah, definitely check it out. It seems really cool, seems very polished, seems very finished. But of course, I only played the first day, so who knows? So for now, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do all the nice YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. See you soon. Bye.